Hello, my dears. It's Aishling Mooney, Angel Intuitive, and you're very welcome. This is our Angel Circle membership opening call for the month of Archangel Gabriel. So I'm just going to give everybody a few minutes to find me on the page. Yeah, I'm going to give people a few minutes to find me. Hello. Hi, Debbie, you made it. You found the group. There's a lot of people trying to find the group. A lot of people have joined, but they still haven't found the group. And I added people to a wrong group. And I noticed on Thinkific I had a wrong group. So there's a little bit of flapping around the last few days. Hello to everybody. Lovely to see you here. Just let me know where in the world you are. Thanks for all those lovely emojis, Jenny. Hi, Karina. Lovely to see you. Just let me know where you are right now. Hi, Aishling. So I am in north of Italy, which is very famous right now for not food and pasta and scenery, as it usually is. But I'm in north of Italy. So Debbie's in Hertz in the UK. Aisling's in Reading in the UK. God, my geography is terrible. All I know is I used to live in Hastings in the UK years ago. I lived there for about 2 years on the seafront. I am a bit of a mermaid at my heart. Natasha's in Westmeath in Ireland. Helen, where are you? And if you're watching the replay, if you can't make it live, just let us know where in the world you are watching this from. We'd love to hear from you. So, my darlings, let us get started. I think I'm live. I'm just going to refresh this page and make sure that I'm live on our Facebook group. Make sure I'm in the right group. I'm sure I am, but just make sure. Yes, there I am. I can see myself. Okay, my darlings. So Helen is in Meath as well. Kyrene is in Donegal. And Maria is in Tyrone. Lovely. Okay, my darlings. So let us kick off. Let us kick off your Angel Circle membership for the month of April. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. I have to say this has been an interesting few weeks, as you know. Hi Claire in Offaly, hi Becca in Donegal. Who else? Did I miss anybody else there? Brilliant. Jenny's in Westmeath. So, Mayo, Dervla in Mayo, lovely. So it's been an interesting few weeks. So in Italy, we are in this global awakening, this global moment, this global pause that my angels have said. That's the way they've described it, is that it's a global moment of pause and healing. There's great opportunity for healing in this right now. So we're in this about 6 weeks now in Italy. So I've noticed, I was thinking about it this morning, and we've gone through a little bit of a wave. And maybe if I share it might help you to see where you are in this wave. So I noticed that in the first 2 weeks, I really needed a break and my kids really needed a break. So we really rested. We did a bit of decorating, we did a bit of pottering around, and we sort of treated it like a holiday. And we got a lot done in the house, and we reconnected, and I probably drank too much wine and ate too much chocolate. And as I said, pretended I was on a holiday and did. So if you're in the first 2 weeks, I would say just enjoy it, relax, spend some time with your family, do those repairs, do a bit of painting, do those things that you've been putting off that you just hadn't got the time to do. You know, get out for walks if you still can do that. And enjoy nature and just enjoy being with your family. And if you have young kids, spend as much time as you can with them. So that was the first 2 weeks. The second 2 weeks, all of the homeschooling and the homework kicked in. So So that was pandemonium because I'm working from home, my husband's working from home, and now the two kids are working from home, and we're all trying to share computers and devices for the kids to do their homework. So so the second 2 weeks for me was a drive within me to, okay, I've had me rest, now I need to get out and do something. So I became very active out there, and that can show up for you in, I don't know, any different way. For me, because I have an online audience, it was easy for me to just create an event, the Angel Cafe, and just reach out to as many people as I could with the support of 22 beautiful light workers that joined me for that event. Still brings me to tears thinking about that people just dropped everything and showed up just to present, to do a live session of healing in that group. And probably most of you were in that, so the replays will still be in that group, although the group is archived, so you can access them for as long as you want. And now what I'm finding is these 2 weeks, not 6 week period, that I'm just, I've been a bit go, but I've been feeling this call to just calm down a little bit, to go back into myself. So the next 2 weeks for me are going to be, I've closed down groups that I'm in, I've left groups that I'm in, and I'm bringing my focus just to 2 or 3 places. One of them will be this Angel Circle membership group, and another will just be the usual free stuff that I do online through social media, but I won't hold any other groups or any other spaces. Right now, that might change as the weeks go on. I'm really taking this day by day. But that, I'm sort of seeing that this wave of holiday activity, and now there seems to be a deepening into, back into myself. I'm feeling this urge to get quiet. Tomorrow, if any of you want to join me, and you don't have to join me at this time, but at 4:44 a.m. That's Italian time, so in Ireland and UK that would be 3:44. But I was invited to join this from a Brazilian group, and I've seen that there are other groups, more European friendly times, but I'm just, because I agreed to this, I'm going to keep with that time. But it's basically just, they're asking people to just sit together at the same time, if possible, or on the same day, which is the 4th tomorrow, the 4th of the 4th. Of 2020, so it's 444, so it's a really powerful day in numerology. And you know, you can go and you can Google it, and you can find out all of the information and the astrological details, and you can, you know, portal and whatever, and all the fancy names on it. But basically, I am personally just feeling this urge to pray. So I will be setting the alarm, getting up early, and just sitting for half an hour on my own. I'll probably do the Healing Ball of Light meditation, which I'll repost in this group so that you have that. And I'll be doing that at 4:44 a.m. tomorrow morning. If any of you would like to join me at that time, I won't be live, it'll just be energetically, so you'll just be sitting down and knowing that we're sitting together. Or any time that you can get 10 minutes for yourself on Saturday, just sit down and tune in and do the Healing Ball of Light, or do your version of connection and prayer and meditation. And it doesn't have to be fancy. You know, if you want, and you're Catholic or from the Christian faith, you could pick up a rosary beads and do a decade of the rosary if you wanted to. My prayer will probably be just sitting, maybe journaling, maybe choosing an angel card, and just having a conversation with my angels like I would with a normal person. I'll just be attempting to cut through the BS that's in my mind and just bring myself all the time back into my heart. And I'll be talking to my angels, and I'll be talking to God, and I'll just be asking for blessings and guidance and love and healing for everybody in my community and in the world right now, and just this you know, for understanding and support, and in particular for people that are experiencing challenges at this time. So nothing fancy, really nothing fancy. You know, just talk about kitchen healers a lot in this group, that it's, you know, healing at the kitchen table. You don't need any fancy degrees or qualifications or supplies or equipment to do this. You just need a willing heart and just sit down and do whatever is easiest for you. Sometimes it's journaling for me, sometimes it's an angel card, sometimes it's an official prayer, or sometimes it's just resting and closing my eyes and not forcing myself into any sort of meditation. So is this making sense? Does anyone think they're going to join me tomorrow just for 10 minutes? As I said, it's not very likely I'll go live. I might, you never say never, but I'm feeling like definitely in the morning I will be quiet, and I don't look good in the mornings, to be honest. It's not my best look at 4 o'clock in the morning. I did put makeup on today. But that was literally only 30 minutes ago, and I've been, one of my little one who's 8, Emily, said to me the other day, "Mommy, I think you've had your pajamas on for 3 days now." So give me a thumbs up if that is you. Yeah, so it's definitely time for cocooning, for just getting back into our pajamas. Okay, so everybody's here, so I'm going to get in, just give you a little bit of a rundown of what's happening and some logistics about the group. So, so you are so welcome. This is your Angel Circle membership. It is a safe and beautiful, loving space where you can just come, share and learn about angels, about healing, about spirituality, about unicorns, about dragons, about fairies. Whatever the heck you want, you can do in this group. It's a safe space. Nobody's going to laugh at you if you start saying I saw a unicorn at the end of my bed. In fact, we won't laugh. We'll say, what colour was it? And what did he say? What did he tell you? So it's really a safe space where you can just show up as a light worker in the world. And it's also, sometimes I'll be the one sharing the gifts and the healing and supporting you as best I can. And sometimes I'll be coming here for your support. You know, sometimes it will be more formal, where today I'll have a meditation to guide us to meet Archangel Gabriel. But other days it will just be me just putting on live and just angel winging it and just see what happens. I'm just here, open up the space to support each other. So, you know, the only sort of formal element of it is that we're going to show up. I'm going to be live here every week, definitely for the next 2 months. Originally, I was live every 2 weeks, but I've just been guided to up that. And I've been guided to, of course, open this space up completely free for anyone that wants it. So delighted to see so many new people here. And while this is happening for the month of April, if you know anybody else that you think might love to be in this space, they might get support from it. In particular, if they're going through a challenging time and they're feeling alone, just let them come in, you know, give them the details and let them come into the space. I'll share a link that you can pass on to friends. So that is the first thing. The second thing is there's a lot of people have joined and are in the group. There's a lot of people that haven't found the group yet. So, but they will be here for the next calls and the next calls. So there's probably about 70 people should be in this group at the moment, but that number will continue to rise as well. That's a brilliant idea. Jenny has said she won't make it in the morning, but she could do it maybe at 4:44 p.m. So that would be a fantastic time, Jenny. Thanks for that. Brilliant. So if anyone can't make it at 4:44 a.m., attempt it at 4:44 p.m. But don't worry about it. If you can show up and meditate for 10 minutes for yourself, or say a little prayer for yourself, or light a candle for yourself at any time on Saturday, that would be brilliant. But I love that time, Jenny. So that's it. Okay. Oh yeah, and just to say that for anyone that hasn't signed up officially on the Thinkific site now, things are a lot easier. There was a lot of messing around. We were going through PayPal, and then I had to bring people back, and we had a lot of admin in the background. And now the system is simpler. You just directly go to Thinkific. So just for anyone that hasn't done it and was just pissed off because it wasn't working, it's easier now. Reach out to me or to the Aishling Mooney team in this group. And if you have any problems at all, it's hello@aishlingmooney.com, and we'll get back to you within very quickly, but I'm saying 48 hours, just to give us time, especially at weekends. There might not be anybody around. So, but if you run into any problems, just email us hello@aishlingmooney.com, and the sign up is a lot easier now. So make sure that you're on there. I think the Gabriel bundle will come out next week. I'm not sure of the day yet, but it will be out next week. So, and that is it. So first of all, I'm going to show you, I picked an angel card for us today, but I'm going to show you that at the end. I want to jump in and do our meditation today. So the first thing I want to say is we are in the year of Archangel Raphael. So for anyone that's joining for the very first time and hasn't heard me say this whole year 2020 is being overseen by the amazing, the incredible healing angel Archangel Raphael. So just give me a heart if you know who Raphael is. But generally I would see Raphael as a green angel, just a green sort of feeling of this angel. And Raphael's name means God heals. Basically his name means God heals. And sometimes people see these angels as male and sometimes as female. There's no right or wrong with that. It's completely up to you. There are some times in my life where I need more of a female angel, and there's sometimes I need more of a male. So it doesn't really matter. It's up to you. So there's messages coming in, so people trying to get into the group and I can't let them in. That's unfortunate now. But they'll be here for the next call, so that's okay. So that is Raphael, the healing angel. And so Raphael has this year, which I knew the minute we were stepping into this year, that it was going to be a deeply healing year already. And then last month, March, we stepped into Raphael's month. So if there was ever a sign that there was going to be huge, massive healing, it was in the year of Raphael, in the month of Raphael, and that was in March. And if you have managed to avoid the news, congratulations. But to me, it makes just so much perfect sense. And it helps me to look at what's happening in the world at the moment from a perspective of healing. That if this is a healing month, in a healing year, then I'm not afraid of what's happening. Like, I see it as a huge healing experience for the whole planet. So that gave me a lot of comfort last month, especially when things got a little bit crazy here in Italy. And, you know, I hope that it gives you comfort wherever you are, that we are in the healing year of Raphael. So Raphael is looking after us. You know, there's so much I could talk about. Raphael is also the angel of travel and travelers. And, you know, if you're taking a journey, and I just think it's so interesting that practically all of our air travel has stopped. So interesting, so interesting. And we're back on our feet. You know, we're back on our feet again on the earth. My car is in the garage here, and I haven't taken it out in 5 weeks. So I don't even know it's going to start. 5 weeks I haven't used the car. I'm just on my feet all the time. And I was speaking to a friend as well today, and she was saying the same thing. So anyway, that is the year of Raphael, and we are coming out of the month of Raphael. So I see this as a deeply healing time. And we are now stepping into the month of Archangel Gabriel. And Gabriel is one of my favorite angels. I say that about every angel, so you probably hear me say that a lot. But I love Gabriel. I love the energy that Gabriel brings, which is the theme is inner child healing. And this is what I see coming from this enforced pause that we're all in, is that when we go through our holiday phase, and then we go through our active, okay, I better do something phase, and then we come back into this moment of pause, of relaxation, that that's when the creativity starts. That's when the books start to get written. That's when the artwork that we've been putting off starts to be created. That's when the new projects that we've been putting off for years, you know, that's when people start. I mean, Thinkific now, where we host our site, has just gone pandemonium. They're like, I've sent them an email. They're like, can't answer your emails because everybody wants to get online. So it's like, it's this creative moment of everybody getting creative in their businesses, especially businesses that are used to just face to face. They're just suddenly being pushed to be, okay, we've got to get creative here. If we want to continue to generate some income, we need to get creative. So that is Gabriel. And Gabriel also brings in the energy of the fairies, which is a bit of mischief, a bit of excitement. You know, I love that today we are talking about Archangel Gabriel, and my kids just screamed the house down this morning because we ordered them this 5-in-1 game table thing. So it's pool and it's it's football and it's air hockey and it's table tennis, which I want to play. And it's not huge. It's probably, I don't know, can't really. It's maybe 2 feet long. I haven't got a clue. So anyway, I'll take a photo and I'll show you later. But the screams of my kids, they've been waiting for this to arrive all week, and they were just like, it's here! Shoes, homework, went up in the air, everything went. The kids were running around the house. The pure excitement and joy, and oh my God, this has arrived. And they're outside now with their dad putting it together, assembling it. And I love that that's the feeling in my house literally before this call, of joy and kids and, you know, let's get excited about life. Let's get creative. What do you want to play first? And that's what this month is going to be about. So I know this can seem in direct contrast with what is happening in the news. And if you look at the news of what's happening in Italy right now, you would be terrified and shaken in your boots. You know, I'm careful about what I consume and how much of it I consume in terms of news and information. I have a few trusted sources and I go to them every few days and just try and catch up. But it doesn't really change a lot, just numbers. Just numbers change. So we all know that where to go to get that information. We're literally going to be bombarded with it all over the place. And if you're online and on social media, you have that information at your fingertips. So I'm saying it's there. It is part of our reality. But I'm also saying that there's this and this. There's this and joy. There's this and peace. There's this and happiness. There's this and nature. There's this and connection. There's this and calm. So I want us in this space. You know, I'm not talking about you can come here and you can be raw and you can be honest and you can share what's going on for you. But I also want you just to be open in this space, to let this be a safe space where you can just close the door on that for 5 minutes and go, actually, I'm just going into the angel circle. I'm just fucking going into the angel circle for a minute to see if anyone has written something positive, or if there's a prayer that I can do right now, or if I'm losing my mind here and I can just text and I can just say, look, what are you doing? Or, okay, Mary's there in Ireland, but she's just connected with the fairies and she's just posted this angel card or whatever. So I just want you to really allow yourself, because we can get stuck into, okay, this is what's happening, so we can get pulled into that whole drama. So it's really just to give yourself permission to be in a space where you can actually have some fun this month, as well as everything that's happening out there. And just on the back of that, if any of you are experiencing challenges, I know there have been people in my family that have been sick. There have been people in this group that have been sick. And there have been people that I know in my life that have lost people because of what's happened at the moment. So if anyone is struggling, please come and ask for support, ask for help, ask for healing, ask for prayers. Let us know what you need. And then just know that this is a space where you can come and reconnect with your soul, and just we can be creative, we can be in joy, we can be in love, we can be in grief. So I hope that's making sense to all of you. Thank you for the hearts. It's not easy to talk about in these two parallels of let's all have some fun and be creative, and then all of this is happening in our reality as well. So I hope that's making sense, and I hope it helps you to understand this space in some way. For me, I imagine it as okay, all this is I'm just gonna open the door and close the door and walk into the angel circle for a few minutes today. So my darlings, yakety yakety yak, take a breath. So we are going to just connect with Archangel Gabriel, and yeah, that's all. We're going to welcome Gabriel in for this month into the angel circle. So just take a breath wherever you are. You know, make sure you're warm. If you feel like lying down, that's absolutely okay. Otherwise, just sit comfortably on your chair. I'm just putting the heater back on here because it's a little bit cold. So I'm going to light a candle. You don't have to do this. I'm just lighting a candle for all of us to just allow in more light today. So wherever you are in the world, nothing fancy, like myself, just to allow in a bit more light today into your life. Allow in some angels, allow in some angelic healing, allow in the angelic guidance. So just take a breath wherever you are. Take a breath wherever you are. And see thick, strong roots going from the soles of your feet, going deep, deep down into the center of the earth, wrapping around the heart center of the earth, helping you to feel grounded and confident and relaxed, and just that deep connection with the earth. So just feel those roots, thick, strong roots coming from the soles of your feet, going deep, 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 deep down into the earth, connecting you with the heart center of this amazing planet that we live on. And begin breathing and relaxing, and find yourself becoming more peaceful, more relaxed and more centered. Just this feeling of being pulled into the earth, really grounding you. Really, really beautiful. And now allow a beautiful sense of peace and relaxation to move up into your legs. You can close your eyes if you wish. I'm going to leave mine open. But you can close your eyes if you wish. So just see that healing energy, that relaxed feeling, sensation, moving up all along your legs, from all your feet all the way up along your legs, and right up all the way up along your spine, up to the top of your spine, right up to the top of your head. Oh, and just feel your body. You know, you might want to just adjust your body so that you are more comfortable and more relaxed in this space. So just do what is best for you. Throw a blanket on you if that makes you comfortable. And just relaxing and breathing, and really feel your whole face begin to relax. And your chest relaxing. Feel your shoulders dropping back and down. And maybe let out a sigh and really bring yourself fully present into this moment, really beautiful and relaxed. Just notice the difference. Even a few seconds, you know, of focused attention, the difference it can make in our energy is really incredible. I can feel the angels gathering around. There's so many angels. They're just thrilled that we're here today, thrilled to have you here. It's absolutely wonderful. So take your attention now up into your third eye, that space on your forehead between your two eyes. And just, if you can use your imagination and see a deep, swirling, twirling purple light. So use your imagination and see a deep, swirling, twirling purple light on that space on your forehead between your two eyes. And as you gaze into that light, you become even more relaxed and more peaceful and more fully present into yourself in your own body. It feels really, really, really good. You feel completely present and relaxed. And now stepping into that purple light, you find yourself in a beautiful place in nature. Oh, and you look around and the sky is blue and the sun is shining and it's the perfect temperature for you. Maybe there's a light, cool breeze, but it's warm, it's really the perfect temperature for you. And you're in a beautiful place in nature. So it might be one of your favorite places. It might be somewhere you often go in reality or in when you're meditating or when you're visualizing. So just see yourself in your favorite place in nature. Absolutely beautiful. And just in front of you a little bit, you see your guardian angel waiting to meet you. And just make your way over to your guardian angel and connecting with this incredible angel. See your guardian angel in every single detail. Notice the shoes on their feet. Notice the clothes that they're wearing, the robes, the colours of their clothes. Notice the colour of their hair. Notice the colour of their eyes. And notice above all this beautiful feeling of love that just oozes from this angel. They absolutely love. They are here. They have walked with you every single step and breath of your life here on this planet. They've been with you every single moment. They've been with you since before you were born and will walk with you right throughout your whole life. Every single breath that you take, your guardian angel is with you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you for your healing, for your life, for your presence. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, and now your guardian angel is showing you another angel that's stepping in. There's actually two angels here. There's actually two more angels that have stepped in. So there is the beautiful Archangel Raphael that we've been working with, whether you've been actively working with Raphael or Raphael has been here and has been working with you for the last month. And this, as I said, this whole year is the year of Raphael. So just see Raphael, and you might notice this angel coming on a green light. So a beautiful green healing energy or light around this angel. And I just wanted to take a moment to thank Raphael, because Raphael, although he knows that this is a tough time for many of you listening to this right now, that this can be a really tough time, Raphael wants to remind you to just remember the blessings. So if you can just bring to mind one blessing, what is one good thing from this last month, this past experience of the last month? So one good thing that has happened for you. Just think of that now in your mind. You can post it afterwards in the comments. Just think of one good thing that has happened, come out of this situation. Only good comes out of this situation. So let us think of one thing. And that's what Raphael wants you to take away from this month. And actually this whole year is a wonderful sense of gratitude and abundance, an abundance of blessings and miracles that we have every single day in our lives, little miracles that we might not have noticed before. The birds singing, plants growing, a smile from our kids, or a hug from a loved one, or a conversation on the phone, or a beautiful cooked meal of fresh ingredients. So just noticing the blessings, that's Raphael's message. And we are thanking Raphael just for being with us this month and for allowing us to really work intensely with this angel. And although Raphael will be overseeing this whole year, we're just now thanking Raphael and allowing that angel to disappear for the moment. And we're just putting our full focus on the next angel that's stepping in, and that is Archangel Gabriel. And if you will, you can notice, or use your imagination, you can notice Gabriel with an orange light, orange golden light around this angel. And you might notice Gabriel as a feeling of excitement in your belly, as a feeling of fun, of creativity, of mischievousness, of just this feeling from this angel of love and fun, just some fun in there. So just see Gabriel in every single detail, from the shoes or sandals if he has any on his feet. Notice if Gabriel is male or female for you. There's no right or wrong with this. It's whatever you need right now, and how this angel appears is exactly as you need. And notice the clothes that Gabriel is wearing, the wings, if this angel is showing their wings, their hair, their eyes, their smile, that feeling of love, again, that it just comes from our angels when we meet them for the first time, or the first time in a while. And just really just take a moment now with your guardian angel and with Gabriel. Sit down in a quiet spot and just find yourself relaxing. And I want you to just take a moment to pour out your heart, whatever is going on for you at the moment, whatever situation, anything that's challenging you, any problems or issues that you're having right now. Just take a moment now to just pour out your heart. Just release those burdens from your shoulders and give them into the hands, the waiting hands of your angels. So just release that now. So I'm just going to give you a moment to just have that conversation as you would with your best friend. Just really just pour out your heart and allow yourself to release to your angels. And your angel knows everything about you. They already know everything about this situation. And if you're watching the replay, you can pause here and take as long as you wish. And let this conversation be as long as you wish. And now your angel is going to give you some guidance and advice. So this can come from your guardian angel, but also from Gabriel. So some advice or something that will help you right now in your life. So your next step. Sometimes our next step can be surprising. It can be take a nap. It can be phone somebody. It can be go for a walk. It can be have a good cry. It can be watch some comedy. It can be reach out to that new client. It can be anything. Just listen to your angel. What's my next step? What's your next step? And thanking your angel. Now Gabriel is just stepping in very strong now for a moment, and is just reminding you that Gabriel is a whirl of creativity, and is encouraging you to use this month and this space this month, the next few weeks as we connect with this angel, to get creative, to finish your projects, to write the book, to do the artwork, to create the vision boards, to write that letter, send that message. And Gabriel is reminding you to just focus on a bit of fun. Focus on some fun. You know, ask yourself, before you agree to do something new. Is this fun? Will this be fun for me? Will this be, is this something I will enjoy? Especially if you're deciding between some different projects. But just for a moment, Gabriel is introducing you to a small child. So there's a small child who's just stepped out and is holding Gabriel's hand. And you realize this is you at a time in your life as a young child when you were really, really happy. So it could be just a moment in your life. So just see yourself and just feel the love pouring out of your heart when you see this young version of you. And Gabriel is reminding you you're perfectly safe. This is the perfect time to do this work, which can be fun and it can be healing. So just sit down on the ground beside this, your inner child, beside this version of you, and just take a moment and ask her or him, what do you need from me right now? Just ask yourself, what do you need from me right now? What is the best thing that I could do for you to support you right now? And listen really carefully. Wow, it's really powerful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for this information. And now your inner child wants to give you a gift. So something that will remind you of this connection that we've made today. So it can be a word, a phrase, an image, an object, a colour, or a feeling. Or if you look down in their hands, I want you to see that gift. So see that gift for yourself. And ask if there's any messages with that gift that will help you to understand it a little bit more deeply. How can this help me in my life right now? You can ask. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now Gabriel is stepping in and is giving you a gift for someone else in this circle. So a name or a face might come to mind. But Gabriel is giving you a gift for someone else in this circle. So just allow yourself to see a gift for that person. And you can ask Gabriel, how will this help this person right now in their life? Or what message can Gabriel give you to pass on to this person? What does this person need to know right now? And how will this gift help them? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now just taking a moment to hug your guardian angel, Archangel Gabriel, who's going to be with us for this whole month, and this incredible inner child that is going to be, just wants to be best friends with you this month, and is just asking you to take some time to be playful, to check in that things are not getting all serious, that there is some lightness, to offer you a space for deep healing, if that's what is calling your soul right now in this month. Amazing, amazing connection. Thank you to all of these incredible beings that are going to walk with us all this month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And just leaving these beings in this space in nature, but knowing that they are with us now, or with you now, and that you can call on them throughout the month in this space. So just stepping out of that space in nature, saying goodbye, taking your gifts with you for yourself and for the other people in the circle, and moving back into your third eye, back into your body, into your hands and your feet, moving your hands and feet. You can stretch, you can stamp your feet, and just really bring yourself fully present back into the room. Open your eyes, and I would love to hear what messages you got for yourself and what messages you got for other people in the group. You can private message that person, or you can post in the group, or you can post under this thread, whichever you wish. And and anything else that you want to tell me about this experience, anything else that you experienced that you just really need to share right now. So I got a message for Dervla, and interestingly enough, it was a very long, slender green plant, which I've never seen before, as a gift. And I asked what was the message, and like these words, long and slender, and another word came which was luxurious. So I asked, how can this help Dervla this month? And the message was to seek out luxury. So in the moments in your life that you might have already got this message, Dervla, because I know you're pretty connected, and like me, you like your own space and you like the quiet. So like me, you're probably really enjoying this this inward time that we're having. So yeah, the message for you, Dervla, was just to seek out luxury this month. So that could be in terms of when you're having a cup of tea, have the best tea bags or the best coffee, or you know, if you've put some nice blankets away, bring them down, and you know, maybe buy a new throw and put it on the couch so that it just feels luxurious. I can see, this might not be to your taste, but I can see fabrics and crushed velvet and, you know, really luxurious feelings and textures and fabrics and things. So that's not necessarily to say go out and buy some velvet, but it's like you think about, and this is good for anybody that this is resonating with. Sometimes the messages are not just for one person, but it's about thinking about what is luxurious for you. So for me, luxury is rest, and the luxury of not having a schedule and not having to do anything at a particular time. So the luxury for me is free time in my calendar, and I'm planning lots of that next week. So that will feel really lucky and luxurious next week for me. So yeah, so whatever it is for you, Gabriel, I hope this is making sense. I will tag you later on and remind you just to listen back to this, but it's whatever is luxury for you. So I would love to hear how you've all got on. How you've got on. And so Karen for Ava Love, which is a fabulous name, a huge pink rose quartz heart, love it, for unconditional love, and a reminder that this comes with boundaries and lots of self-care. This is gold dust for everyone. And Karen, I would say that, and this is for everybody, when you are giving a message to someone, that message is usually for you as well. So that message about luxury that I just gave to Dervla, that really resonated with me as well. I was thinking, oh my God, that really made me think about, right, what is luxurious? I didn't think that time was a luxury for me until a moment ago. So usually the message that comes through you for that other person is for you as well. So just to take that into account. that whatever message you're given around boundaries and lots of self-care, to give that back to yourself as well, love. It's really important at this time for all of us. So the replay is here for anyone that missed it. Don't worry, you can just go back and you can listen to this, and then we will be back here live again next week, and I'll be in this group and we'll have lots to do. You'll have lots to, that's the other thing I want to say to you is, you use this group as you want it. You use the material as you want it. In each bundle every month. And by the way, you have, just by joining this group, 2 months of archives, which is all about Michael, all about Raphael, and you have a whole bonus bundle that you can go through at your leisure whenever you want. And then this month, we'll have the Archangel Gabriel bundle, and that will be meditations and videos and exercises for you to do. But I just want to say, do whatever the fuck you want. If you want to do all of it, great. And if you want to do none of it, great. There's no prizes for the winners. This is the prize just for being here and just getting to be in this incredible space. So there's no rules. The material is there for you. We'll be setting up prompts within the group, so you'll know, okay, oh, that's ready now. I can go in and have a look at that video if I want, or I can do that meditation if I want. But there's no pressure. You just take this as you want. Do what serves you and ignore the rest. That is my advice. Some people will be like, 1 month they'll do every single thing, watch every video, and then the next month they'll do nothing. If you can manage to be here on the live calls, that's the gold. That's the gold of us coming together as a group. And the next best thing is if you can watch the replay as quickly afterwards. That's where the gold is in this program, in this membership, to be honest. And then the rest of the material is more of a support to just help you with the connection to your angels. But, just to be careful that you don't look at this and think, oh my God, I haven't completed the course if I don't do this, this and this. No, it's good enough that you're here. And Marie got a message from Mary. Brilliant. She will love that. A teddy bear and we are love and you're not lost. I love that. Love that. Love it. And another rose from Claire, a yellow rose. Yellow rose always reminds me of one of my grandmothers, so I love that. Symbolising friendship for Aishling. Love that. Is that me or is that Aishling Irwin? Or I'm going to take it anyway for me, because that's the yellow rose reminds me of my granny. Thank you so much. And I actually just got off the phone today from a friend of mine that I haven't spoken to in about 2 months. And we just had, one of those friends that doesn't matter if you don't speak for 3 years, you can get on the phone and just howl laughing. Within a few minutes, you can just, it was one of those feckin' gorgeous conversations this morning just before this call. I was like, I am just so blessed to have people like that in my life. Natasha, message for Jenny, a white bracelet and a holy cross. Love it. Oh, love that, Jenny. I think you're going to really love that as well. You're on the right path. Brilliant. And Jenny, I have a feeling, I know there's more to that message and I won't read it now, but I have a feeling there's a lot about your book and the next piece of work that you have coming out. So love that. There's 2 Jennys in the group. It's Jenny Ford that's coming through for that. But Jenny Wilson, I know you have a book as well. I'm not sure if that's finished. So it could be definitely a message for the 2 of you. Oh my God, Debbie, butterflies. Butterflies this is the moment, of transformation in our history. So I love this. Hariraj, I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, me darling. Hariraj Ji. So if you can please tell me how to pronounce that right, I would be really, really grateful. Have fun, be bold, love it. Yes, incredibly tall. Yes, yes, yes. And that tallness tells me that the Archangel Sandal Fawn is also connecting with you. So I would go and Google that. Sandal Fawn, we're not going to be looking at that angel for another good few months. but he seems to be coming in more and more. Sandalphon is one of 2 angels that were actually mortal men. That have been recorded. I'm sure there was a lot of men, a lot of women that became angels. But we only have a record of 2 sort of officially in the Bible. And that's Metatron, who was the prophet. Enoch, I think it was. And then Sandalphon was the prophet Elijah. So, and these were actual men. So they have a wonderful, a sort of a deeper understanding of our human condition, of what it is to be human and everything that goes with that. So I would Google Sandalphon. I'll see if I find anything that I can post in here. If you just remind me, just tag me and remind me, and I'll see if I can post anything around that angel. Incredible angel, incredible angel. And he is really, really tall. And he said that his feet are on the earth and his head is in heaven with God. So any messages that we send from earth, Sandalphon can literally bring them right to God. So it means that you're a very powerful manifester and that you have a direct connection to the divine source. So it's a really, really powerful angel working with you. And okay, Helen got a message for Karina. Love it. Oh, Gabriel, I'm glad that made sense about luxury and how I can raise the luxurious feeling. Yes. Love it. Natasha has said her screen kept going green at the start of it, and I took a pic. So try and send it afterwards. We've had some really interesting pictures and orbs and lights and streaming. We've had Mother Mary come in. We've had, like, if you scroll through the messages in this group, the videos, the messages, the photos, you'll see some astonishing images, and we're only a few months into this group. So I would not be surprised at all if Raphael was just stepping in just to, I think this is the second time it's happened to you, Natasha, or someone else messaged me during the week as well, that something went all green in the middle. But yeah, we've had lots of proof of angels in our photos and in our technology. So love all these messages. I'm going to go and I'm going to read through them after the call. But if anyone has a message that you want, a question around this, just tag me so I'll know to come back. But I will come and have a look at all the messages. Love it. I'm so glad to be here today. I feel so lucky to have you all here. So I'm going to just, this is the card I picked for us this morning. In one of our calls in the month, I'll do an ask your angels, where I'll actually pick angel cards for you. But I'm going to have a full schedule posted in the group by the end of the week. And yeah, it's the second time it's happened to Natasha. Yeah, brilliant. I knew there was, I didn't know it was you. Brilliant. So have a look, scroll through, have a look at Karen Richards. Put Karen Richards into the search box, because Karen has posted some incredible images of nature, but some of them of, she posted one where it's an angel, if you go and have a look at it, and she took it right after our call or during our call. So this is the card I picked, and it is called the Phoenix. Resurrection and surrender to change. So that is what this moment feels like for me. And it's empowering, and it can be difficult, it can be challenging to let go and surrender. Surrender, when I used to teach Mastery with Metatron, we had a whole module, a whole month on just how to surrender. And it was just a month to focus on it, to look at it, to take it out of the box, to explore what it means to surrender control of life, of circumstances. Surrender that up to a higher power. So this is, there is not a lot else that we can do this month but surrender. And I said, as I explained in the beginning of the call, for me, we're 6 weeks in, and it has been this wave of holiday activity, and now it's back down into a deeper. So it's sort of like, I'll use my right hand. It's sort of like I started, holiday. And, you know, it was like a peaceful relax, and then it was activity, activity, activity. And now it's a peaceful relax, but I'm going even deeper. So it feels like this wave of uncovering new layers within me and a new, deeper connection to myself, to my soul, to my angels. But we can only do that if we're willing to let go of things in our lives. This period, when we do come out of it, my angels have said it's a 9-week period in total. And we are stepping into that. So even though I'm in it 6 weeks, it's the last 3 weeks I'm talking about, we're really in it. When we come out of this, nothing's going to be the same. Nothing is going to be the same. Complete change and transformation. And the way to make that easier for us is just to surrender, to learn, to explore the energy of surrender. And I'm going to just end with just reading this. Fear of change, I'm reading from the book, from the card. Fear of change is a crippling experience as it works against nature itself. The task at hand is to allow for an ending, as it's timely and right that you do so for the highest good of all. In surrendering to the fundamental purposeful change, you will most definitely find yourself in better circumstances. The action needed is allowing, and a rebirth is assured. Think like the phoenix. So that's also bringing in violet flame energy, transmutation, clearing, like absolute, this is what this month is about. And there's also, you know, that creation that we talked about with Gabriel. There's also a madness in the chaos of creativity. I was painting here with the kids the other day, and there was literally, we were doing some watercolor, and I showed the kids how to put water on the page and then add the paint and just allow the paint to flow around the page. And they loved it. They loved the chaos. They loved it. Emily didn't like her painting for a few minutes. So I said to her, Lily, well, you can just fold it over, smash it all up and open it, and it will become something completely new and uncontrollable. And she loved it then. She was like, I love this picture. I posted on my Instagram stories. So there is just a surrender and a willingness to step into the chaos of the unknown, you know, not knowing what's coming next. But knowing, as I've received guidance from my angels, and I know that you have as well, that we're going to be okay. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this together. And your angels right now are just saying the easiest way to get through this is to surrender, to go with the flow of it, to go with the wave of it, and just settle into it. And that is it. What an amazing message. So I'll take the photos and I'll share the message from the book and that photo in the group. So my darlings, thank you for joining me. Thank you for stepping into this space. It's going to be an amazingly beautiful month. I'll be posting exercises and videos and things that you can choose to do or not. Any comments, any questions, post them in the Facebook group for me. And yes, if you know anyone that you think would benefit from being part of this group, please invite them into the space. We'd love to serve and help as many people as possible this month. So all of my love. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic weekend and week wherever you are in the world. And talk to you soon. Mwah! Bye for now.